Didn't level up. Let's see.
I might as well get the
I think she may want more
stuff
HP.
set up for later because, yeah, I'm not kidding when I say some of these armors are ridiculous and almost pretty much make no sense.
How many Iron Man suits are there?
When it comes to the MCU, if you go by model number, there's 85. However, we don't see... Hey, Doc.
Yep.
Hello there, Doctor.
12 where I was.
Happy New Year, good sir. Why is your mic so low on my end?
Oh, it's because I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Always low.
Anyhow,
This is nothing new.
I should probably ask this before I continue. Do you consent to me recording your audio?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
Remember, Doc. Metaphorical gun.
No, eh? Oh no, water ain't nothing. Oh no. Oh boy, it's alright.
But, yeah, to answer your question, if we go by model number in the MCU, it's 85. However, we quite literally do not see models 51 to 79. Or no, to 84.
Good night, Grandpa.
What are you guys talking about?
So me and him later are going to be doing like a tier list of like Iron Man armors.
Oh.
And he asked how many there were, and I was saying if we go by model number, there's 85. However, we don't see models 51 to 84.
We're gonna be here doing that for a while, aren't we?
Perhaps.
Look, it will be shorter than if we did comics, because if we did comics, there is again around that like 80 range. However, you ever.
Ah.
And like I said, some of these, in all honesty, make no sense. Like, I wish I was able to read the comics and keep up with them, because I legitimately want to know why. What were the situations for some of these to be made?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Like, the most convoluted name. Maybe not the most, but one of them, when it comes to the comic side. Let me find it. It's gonna be one of the last ones.
Oh hey, lance break up. So she now has B lances. I think that's enough for silvers. Yep.
Damn it.
So earlier I was, what was it? I was playing through a Pokemon Nuzlocke and I lost to the second gym leader because I was playing on hard mode.
Ah, that sucks, man.
So basically I was playing Blaze Black, I believe. And
Oh.
I was playing through Blaze Black's challenge mode, and well, the first time I wiped to a Team Plasma Grunt, the first one, because they have 4 Pokemon and it's a double battle, and one of the Pokemon is a early game Dragon type, and it's like, ouch.
Ouch, indeed. Jesus.
And the second time I wiped to the same Team Plasma Grunt, and then finally the third time I lost my starter for the first time on my third run, which sucked because Connor was like one of my stronger Pokemon. Basically, what Blaze Black does is that they give the hidden abilities of your starter Pokemon to you, so Snively's a really good option because pretty much it has its competitive ability contrary, which makes it so it gets boosts every time its stats are lowered.
Oh, that is cool.
Uh-huh. And so, like, it's really helpful in the first rival fight, it's really helpful in, like, many scenarios, but I had, like, my second run, where I chose Oshawott for my first run, wiped. Then I chose Snivy for my second run. I got a female Snivy, named it Connie. She died. Then the third time I had one named Connor. He died, but the good news is that pretty much my watch hog managed to sweep Sharon.
Ah, cool.
And then
Good
I
night,
had
Grandma.
my
Love
team
it too,
was
seeing the
what was it? My team was Wishy Washy was one of the, well, I just named him Wishy Washy. It wasn't actually Wishy Washy, it was a Panpour. I had a Panpour named Wishy Washy. I had a, what was it? One of my strongest members was Jackie Chan. I had Jackie Chan, I'm trying to think of who else I had or what their names were. I had a Quillfish named Quillo. And then I'm trying to remember the name of my Watchhog, but my Watchhog was pretty powerful. So I had a Watchhog, I had a Hitmonchan, I had a City Poor, and I had a Quillfish.
Nice.
And it was a pretty good team, but I lost to Roxy because she had 6 Pokemon, and I was so close to winning. But basically, what happened is that one of her final Pokemon is a Whirlipede that has Speed Boost.
Ah,
stop
hell nah.
Night, okay.
And then
I'm
just
not here.
it's just a pain.
Ah, that is a hell of a pain.
And the thing is, too, is that her Pokemon team, she sets up toxic spikes for the first part, so...
Ah, hell nah.
Uh-huh. So, Quillo was, like, my star player for that whole fight, because basically they tanked everything, but the only reason I lost was because I lost Quillo, and then slowly everyone started to die to Whirlipede.
No, you mean?
It sucks because I was so close to winning. I was on her final Pokemon, and yet, actually, her final Pokemon was a Ghastly. I wiped a Ghastly because Jackie Chan couldn't do anything to Ghastly, but Ghastly could do stuff to Jackie Chan, which was unfair.
That sounds like a heaping horde of shenanigans right there.
Uh huh. And I was so close too because Washy Wishy or Wishy Washy was so close to evolving into Simi Poor because I was like about to go to the next town.
What are you talking about?
What?
Nuzlocke.
Are you doing a random evolution, Nuzlocke?
No, I'm doing just a normal plain Nuzlocke, and I was so close to going to Castalia City to get the Water Stone.
He named his Panpour Wishy Washy.
Oh, I was about to be like, that's not it. That's not how that works.
I was trying to
get-
like there's two instances where I was trying to say like it's a Panpour, but I didn't communicate it properly.
You didn't word good.
I was about to say.
I suck at wording.
I was about to say I knew Charles Darwin was wrong, but I didn't think fish evolved into monkey.
And right now I'm playing through an Explorers of Sky mod that basically just expands the game and makes basically it also makes your protagonist into like an actual character, and it's basically a ROM hack called Explorers of the Spirit. And it's making some changes right now. Like, for example, basically the protagonist right now doesn't actually have the future spells, and just actually doesn't just speak thoughts, actually speaks frickin' like actually talks to the characters. And I think pretty much the whole thing with my character right now is that he gives no fucks. Like pretty much he's like he pretty much will roast the villains, and then also he gets pretty pissed off at like chat offers taking the money in terms of taxes, and it's like, you're a bad person. And it's like, well, life's life. And it's like, what if we just quit the guild? And then chat is like, oh well, that's not good. Also, I have a bit of a theory that maybe the protagonist in this ROM hack version is Darkrai incarnate. Like, Like I think it's like a time loop sort of scenario, but I'm not sure about that yet. It's just a theory I have because
Gonna
they
be
changed
honest.
how the intro to how you go to the world is because basically the dialogue hints towards it being the ending. I don't know. It's weird.
I'm gonna be honest. Some of these ROM hacks are a bit out there.
Yeah, they are. So, yeah, I think so far out of the ROM hacks I've played, this one's like one of the I like this one. I think another one I really like is basically they made a really cool one that was basically it's called Special Episode Zero, and it's basically a origin story for both Grovile and Dustnor in the story. It goes into more darker topics, but it just seems interesting.
You said Special Mission Zero, and the thing that I thought of was a ROM hack of the freaking that one Pokemon game where you gotta like circle them a bunch of times, and it was like
Pokemon
the only
Ranger?
way to get like
Ranger?
yeah, Pokemon
You're thinking
Ranger.
of Ranger?
Yeah. I thought it was a Ranger thing. Because
I wouldn't be surprised if there's ROM hacks of Pokemon Ranger.
So, I haven't played. I don't play these games, but I have found a video, and this is quite literally the ultimate underdog story ever. Do y'all know of the blue dog in Majora's Mask?
Oh yes, the whole fact that it took 25 years until he won.
Yeah.
Like the AI finally gave it to the blue dog.
So, it was through simulations, and pretty much like just repeated runs and whatnot. The amount.
Oh,
Okay,
hey,
so
Savior.
so to put this into context, the amount of runs that race can have are so many that it would take. Hold on, I have the video pulled up. I need to find the exact number on it. But essentially, multiple lifetimes. A lot of lifetimes.
No.
And
Let's
yeah.
see.
Hey,
I need to
Xavier.
find the exact.
Thunder.
Happy New Year's to you, buddy.
Happy New Year's. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Also, I finally got started with the Punk Hazard arc in the anime.
Ah, nice.
Mm-hmm. Just watched the first episode, but I'm gonna probably watch more tomorrow, maybe.
Alrighty.
Skill, speed, luck.
If only, if only Xavier.
Mm-mm.
Is he DMing you or something?
He's messaging us.
Through the voice chat.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the
yeah, it is
amount-
through the voice chat.
So the amount of races possible in Majora's Mask are 1 quadrillion, 83 trillion, 404. Okay, my aliens are getting mixed up. But essentially, 1 quadrillion races. Yeah, a lot. If you were to start a, and this is not like starting a race and letting it finish. No, if you were to start the race and then immediately just start another one every single second, it would take 34 million years to go through all of them.
Sweet Jesus.
What in the Doctor Strange?
And out of every single out of all of those that we've seen so far, because we have not done every single one of them, we may have just gotten lucky, but there are 2 where the blue dog actually wins. One of them legitimately, and one of them by accidentally triggering a glitch.
Okay.
So for the one for it to win legitimately, you quite literally have to have it be the best in terms of stat-wise. Like, so each dog has a hierarchy. The blue dog being the lowest, and the gold dog being the best, like normally. You have to quite literally flip that hierarchy to where the blue dog has the, like, best potential, and all the way down to the gold dog having the worst. So that already has to happen, and even then, it's not guaranteed that it wins. But there is a bit of an interesting thing where halfway through the race, if a dog lands on a specific part of the racetrack, and the odds of this happening are, when you're doing all of the when you're doing all the simulations through it, it happens a lot more often than you would think. But essentially, there is a part of the racetrack where the finish line, with how it's made, the finish line is every single section that it classifies on that racetrack in one. So obviously at the finish line, you know, that's where it would happen. However, halfway through it, there is literally a one pixel line halfway across that also would trigger that finish line. It would still continue the race, but whatever dog triggered that line would be the winner. And there is one scenario where the blue dog is able to do that.
Maybe Oyakoku? Sayo.
Oh yeah, and as a little, by the way, Xavier said if we took that amount of time to finish the races and went to the past with that time, you'd go far enough that the common ancestor of moose and giraffes is walking around in Africa, which is still rainforests and no deserts, which is extremely interesting.
How do I go into the... Okay, I see. Never mind. I was about to say, how do you go into the freaking text chat that I found?
Also, by the way, the dealer who gave me that Fire Emblem cartridge is gonna get me an actual kind of proper cartridge, since we kind of just told him that it wouldn't save, and it's like, oh, we're sorry about that. And so yeah, we're actually getting a kind of
everything gets sorted out.
New copy. Yeah, it worked out.
That is awesome.
I mean, not just yet. We still need to get it all fixed up.
Yeah, I still need to kind of see if this one will be effective. Because I think pretty much we just complained that, oh, the game won't save, and it's like, oh, we're sorry. And so they're play testing it this time to make sure this next cartridge they're gonna send me will save.
To answer your question, Xavier, healers are allowed, but they cannot do damage and stuff. If they are able to get an alternate weapon type upon promotion, they cannot use it. Mainly just to save time and turns and turn economy and stuff. That is the only reason why I allow them.
Yeah.
I mean, kinda, yeah. I mean, their secondary use is also pretty useful, so... Oh, sweet Mary Mother of God. I forgot that guy had a killing edge.
Sui, Renstar, Higashi, Mon ni Todotsuku. Shikashi, soko ni wa Norden Iue no Gundai ga Reef tachi o mochiute ita. And here we go, the big one.
Oh, yeah, so I forgot I was going to say this. So some of the names of these armors, why?
I don't know.
Two variants that I'm like, what in the world happened for them to be what they are? And they're both Hulkbusters. One of them is the Omniverse Hulkbuster armor, and the other one is the Celestial Hulkbuster armor.
knows
when
fatigued.
did the Hulk become an omniversal threat?
I don't know. I can freaking go into him and look at him to see what was specifically used for. I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea what this could even.
Oh, wait, really? Oh no. Oh no. So Xavier just gave me some news here.
About FE6 being worse than FE5, need I remind you, a dev of FE5 did an interview once about how they were going to add killer ballistas to FE5, but those were way too mean to the player and weren't added. But when you look at FE, are killer ballistas in FE6?
Yes.
Only if you do the Sakai route. I guess it's also in
No,
the
it's in the Ilia
penultimate
route
chapter.
too. It's in the Ilia route too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that just says all that about how much impression that one left.
I mean, to be fair, it's literally in one chapter.
So ballista's having like really high crit rate.
Kinda.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
It has a high enough crit rate, but it is pretty manageable.
I was about to say that doesn't sound all that bad in all honesty.
In fact, it's actually a help because then you can just put your own archers and start mowing everything down.
Yeah.
Which,
Oh right, because when you kill the
ow.
unit, it doesn't actually get rid of the ballista, right?
Yeah, it's especially useful for the killer ballista that's in the Ghosts of Burn chapter, because that's flooded with wyverns.
Oh, so one thing I love about the wiki for a lot of things is they'll, sometimes there'll be like a quote. Here's the quote for the Omniverse, Hulkbuster. I mean, it's not my Hulkbuster suit, but that's kind of specifically for busting Hulks. This stuff defies the laws of physics.
here we go.
I can't wait to take it back home. The Omniverse Hulkbuster suit was designed by the Seven Scientists alongside Tony for later use in the final battle of the Zero War against the Imagined Order. What is any of this?
I'm sorry, game. What did you just do? Did you just crit Milady with the killer ballista?
I mean, that shouldn't have done much to it if she had the guard.
She did, so she's fine, but still rude.
A mild annoyance.
Yeah, I'd say it's a little bit more than mild. Still an annoyance, though.
So,
Six
Tony doesn't-
misses the ballista. However, yeah, the ballista had 5% chance to even crit her.
Yep, that definitely sounds like Fire Emblem if there ever was one, huh?
Mm-hmm. Anyhow,
And both make
Chad-
sense because both are running off of 1 RN instead of 2 RN, like the rest of everything in FE6.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. No, I think I'll just probably bring in Sleuth.
So, unfortunately, contradicting the quote, he did not get to take this suit home.
Aw.
Because apparently the stuff that was created in that, I guess, multiverse could not leave.
Oh, that's just rude then.
Oh, yeah, I forget this number.
If my phone would stop
Yeah,
having
same.
an aneurysm, I would freaking go to the celestial armor. Yes, we're talking about. For context, Iron Man armors.
Yeah. MS
Right,
thought it
at
would
the-
be a good idea to,
At the moment,
do-
comic.
Oh yeah, I wanted to bring
Armors.
Marita in too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Xavier, since you're the Thracia
My
guy,
phone.
who do you think I should bring in as the last one? I'm thinking of not bringing in Asbel so that he can take a break and relieve his fatigue.
I mean, what do you want him to do?
Who, Asbel?
The
Yeah.
DC having a DC
Kill
having
everything in the next chapter.
DC's multiverse
Yeah.
having its own multiverse is honestly not surprising. I'm gonna be 100% honest. That does not surprise me in the slightest.
Let's see.
I
Maybe
forgot
that-
Okay.
how DC had its own multiverse of a multiverse.
It depends. Do you want to win? Win equals Asbill.
I mean, I already have my win button. Need I remind you?
Fun equals Marty in any capacity. Yes.
I mean, we got Dawson. He's kind of like the Diet Marty.
Wait a minute, did I just see two capped stats? Did I just see two capped stats there?
Yes. And she's about to cap in strength and luck, too.
She's getting there.
In there. She's practically already there.
Well, you just need to get lucky.
I guess if I wanted to, I could just, like, not deploy someone.
Gosh damn. Tony's like insane armors don't do jack shit. So
Xavier suggests. Xavier
Salem, eh?
accepts. Suggests Salem. Yormungand
you know,
those
for the
fools.
for the lulz, Salem. Jormungand those fools. But
Compared to Homer.
all right, so here's these
Unironically worse than Homer.
Okay, Rorts, time to die. Oh crap. Okay.
So, here's the origin for this thing. The origins of this armor date back to Null's invasion of Earth, during which Iron Man used the Extrembiote to take control of a dead Celestial formerly
gonna
in
leave
Null's
it there.
control. He repurposed the Celestial corpse into a wormhole generator called
Let's
Project
see.
Arc. After the Hulk hijacked the teleporter to exit reality, nearly killing Iron Man in the process, Tony converted the corpse of the Celestial into a gigantic Hulkbuster armor.
Okay, excuse me. Ace Homer. Are you happy now?
I love how you need to specify.
We do.
Do you know how little that narrows it down?
But yeah, before I do,
Daring.
I should probably
Actually,
get this
daring
selling because I got a lot of useless items now.
Come on, milady. Surely you could have dodged that.
Oh yeah, Jormungandr sure is fun when it suddenly crits Glade out of nowhere.
Yes.
I will never forget that chapter.
You have a grudge.
Yes, yes I do. Let's see. Yeah, no.
Come
I
on,
don't really
Dane.
need this to be
Accept the Jormungandr.
So Ether, you wanna know what happens to this thing?
What?
So after he turns it into an armor, he goes to fight Hulk. Banner lost all control. Hulk quite literally did the equivalent of a Dragon Ball Z, like, charging your aura, like screaming, freaking unleashed a massive gamma wave and wrecked the thing. And then later, when Thor gets transformed into a Hulkified being, completely beat the f out of it.
Doing that to spite you, Xavier.
This armor did nothing.
Wow.
Let's see.
What a shame.
What a shame.
Look, I will give him credit. The
Unlocked.
fact he was able to make the body of a god into an armor is already impressive enough. But just the fact that it did nothing is hilarious.
Be real. Yes, Liv can have it.
And yes, it just makes it just yes, pretty much. Pretty much
Yes.
did the Godzilla thing.
Oh, what? I'm sorry, what happened? I look away for 1 second to look
Okay.
at the image Xavier sent. But what? What happened? And how? What was the hit rate on that? That was a 47? Are you kidding me?
Let's see how many
Well, that's a reset.
uses the Sappy has. Only has one repair left, so yeah, honestly, I think it's about time to just say goodbye to that sleep staff.
That's
After all, who needs the sleep staff when you have the sleep sword?
Look, there is. Look, I don't need a spell to put people to sleep. If they're dead, they won't wake up. I can't believe that the MCU actually has a better track record of Iron Man armors being successful than the comics.
If they're dead, then they won't wake up. Okay, Rutger.
Yeah.
If they're dead, they won't wake up.
Thunderstorm. Let's see. Oh yeah, isn't Sarah really super good if you give her the soul manual?
I mean, I wouldn't know.
So when it comes to modeled comic suits, there are 74. Declaring in the future after the incident, I have never asked Rutger to put the kids to sleep again. I don't think Rutger would kill his kids. I don't think he would. He reads them. No, okay, remind me. Rutger is the crit lord, right?
Yes, it is
Okay,
the
Rutger-
Crit Lord.
Rutger gets a freaking storybook, and every word he says has like a 70% chance to crit.
To really damage you emotionally.
He gives them so much emotional damage that they just die. He kills them mentally. No, he kills them emotionally.
No. Oh God. I can just imagine that the worst part is he's reading bedtime stories to them with Clarine next to him. So
That
it's
or he reads a story.
90% now.
That or he reads a story known as The Critful Adventures of Edgy the Killing Edge, a children's book he made himself about the dangers of not having 100 crit at all times.
That is
How
cool.
easy is it to get him to 100 crit?
Relatively easy. He just needs to. I think it needs to be like near or at capped stats, and then he needs supports that boost his crit rate.
What are you talking about? He doesn't even need capped stats.
Actually, he does need to hit a certain skill threshold in order to reach over 100.
In order to reach over 100, yes, but to consistently hit 100, you don't even need you don't even need cap stats or anything. Like my
What you will need is the crit supports. Those are the major thing doing the work to make guaranteed criticals.
Mm-hmm. And it's so easy to do that you literally have 2 or 3 consistent ones that you're able to work with. The third one is less consistent, however, because of the fact that, well, it requires you to use a unit that's at the very end of the game. So,
Dad,
yeah,
why do you
no.
tell me? Dad,
Oh
why do
yeah,
you tell
Corel
me
counts too, doesn't he?
Yes,
Or
he
does he?
does. He does
Alright,
He has
count.
light, right?
He has light, but it's
I'm
still
going to.
counts.
I'm going to apologize in advance.
I mean, to
for
be
how-
honest, I'd rather use Fear's Fire.
Same. The only reason I'm not is because of the fact that, look, let's face it, As much of an idiot as I am currently, Clarine and Deke are just gonna be doing more. Like, Clarine's gonna be healing them 24/7, and Deke is probably the only other person that's able to stand close.
Doesn't OJ have better stats though?
Yes. Anyhow,
So,
apologizing in advance for what?
So Xavier, everybody, I am going to apologize for how I read this. I'm going to read out what his thing said, what his next message was. Dad, why do you tell me and my sister to always be next to each other? For supports, child. For supports. Huh? You'll understand when you're older.
Let's see. Defense 2.
God.
I hate that I can do this.
Map.
I hate that I have. I hate that I can just go from this to just something like this.
For the supports, child. For the supports.
For the supports.
I must protect the Latinas.
Just be thankful that I. Wait, hold on. Make more text that can have children voices. Okay. There's another high-pitched voice I could do that I don't think you want me to.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, this is going to be
do
difficult,
another-
but I am going to try to recruit Misha.
Okay.
Go for it.
I
He's all
have to
ears.
think. I have to think of what to say. Hold on.
Anyhow, here's my Mickey impression. Oh boy! It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
What if any of your tools ever helped out, Mouse?
What about the mystery mouse tool? It never fails.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Then
I
don't.
ain't touching it with a 5-foot dial.
Either.
Oh, don't you side with the overgrown sock puppet.
Am I about to get jumped by the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse?
Yes.
You're in our territory now, son.
Elmer did not expect this.
I think we overloaded Xavier with that one.
So I've noticed my trigger word for doing the Elmo voice is literally Elmo's name.
For me,
Because
it's
I-
the... Oh boy!
Because I could try to do it, but then whenever I say Elmo, it actually just comes out.
15.
For me, it's literally just saying "Oh boy" as Mickey. I don't know why I'm able to do that so well.
I don't think it's the best right now because I got a little bit of sinus, but frankly, I'm waiting to this day for Kingdom Hearts to start with King Mickey throwing some random thing at Sora, Sora asking what it's for, and Mickey saying it's a surprise tool that will help you later. Then he leaves, suddenly in the shadows, because Mickey in Kingdom Hearts is either Sonic or Shadow at all times.
It's a surprise tool that'll help you later.
But
Actually, I do have a question for you, Xavier. Does the Silent Staff, if it's used on a mage, can you immediately pick them up with capture, like you could with sleep?
I mean, theoretically, you should be able to.
he's never tried that.
Well, Dane, you know what you gotta do. You gotta try it out.
Let's see. How high do you need to have? B. Ladoan. Dang it, she has C. She can at least boost magic.
Ah,
But
come
I think
on,
I can just
Rooster.
use
You
more.
didn't crit the first time. Come on, man. Save the Iron Sword.
No, not that. Ukado. Let's see. I think she currently has it. Oh, there's rescue. Weird, it usually shows up on the list. Oh wait, this is the storage. And it should currently be with Sappy. Wop.
Rutger, you're pulling a shin on right now.
But yeah, I apologize for my voice capades.
You are not forgiven because it was
Lubin.
awesome.
That's not how that works.
And
I won't forgive
That's not at all how that works.
Ifun.
and
Tina, Renolan. Let's see.
It's like
okay, Noah, dodge tank.
Ukado.
Oh, by the way, yesterday
Where
on Reddit
am I?
I saw a post. I saw someone say Robert is a bad unit. I proceeded to post this image and watch the 100-year war I have just started. Scrolls don't count, and what the fuck? Of course they do. It's a game mechanic.
Yeah, take the simple answer.
It's like
What?
it's like if it didn't count, it wouldn't be in the game.
Exactly. Also, by God, those growths. Like, seriously. The hell?
I mean, a lot of them is just from the scrolls.
I know, but even with post scrolls, they are ridiculous.
I don't know what the full joke was gonna be, but on the comment of the "I don't forgive you" thing, I was gonna be like, I am like one octave away from sounding like Ben 10's Spider Monkey on crack.
I probably don't need the Thoron right now. Especially since I already have one.
Oh boy.
Kinda wish I sleeped Ilios before he used it twice, but yeah.
I don't think I could.
Dundustle, Miss Dundustle.
I don't think I could actually do Spider Monkey.
What are you talking about? It's really easy.
If
Depending on your
I-
vocal type.
Talking about Kingdom Hearts earlier, maybe think about Kingdom Hearts 4 probably launching on 2025. I mean, yeah. I don't see the problem in that.
Wait, is it coming?
I don't think it's technically been revealed when, but I mean, 2025 would make sense.
Also, it's kind of this is just kind of me also thinking like we still haven't like seen like more.
We've seen nothing
footage
of it.
from the whole.
We have
Legend
seen like
EA
nothing of
that-
it. And now Xehanort is going to be back. I will be 100. I imagine he would, if it somehow does not involve him though. Honestly, I'll be very happy if they actually manage to pull something without bringing him back. Because if I remember at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, doesn't he quite literally just fucking die?
All but, I guess.
Granted, it has been a minute since I beat Kingdom Hearts 3, and whenever I beat it, we were doing a live dub, so... as far as making an entire Council of 12 Xehanort, he fucking died has happened about 50 times. That's fair. That is fair. And the amount of time shenanigans. So, yeah. What was the
Xavier.
What was the stupid plot that we made for why Xehanort was doing it? Whenever we played through 3.
I want to double check the wiki real quick.
I have
Digital
no
copy it.
idea.
Digital copy of Xehanort Soul still around. Did it not? Hold on, I thought... granted, I didn't play this one, but did that not get taken care of in the freaking rhythm game?
Xavier said no, it didn't.
Of course it didn't.
Yeah, does that...
Because, of course it didn't, because Kyrie can't do anything.
Annoyingly. Let's see.
Oh my god, you stupid shamans.
I find
Get
it-
out of the
I find
way, all of you.
I find it kind of funny how whenever Kingdom Hearts 3 went through its like was it Remind, I think it was called, but the DLC where you essentially played through the final bit of the story again, but you could actually choose the other characters like Riku, Roxas, Kairi, stuff like that. You play as Kairi and she's fucking cracked. So it's like, how are you weak in lore, woman?
I have no idea.
Granted, to be fair, whenever someone made a multiplayer mod, they do not compare to Sora because of the fact that they don't level up. Like, they have actual preset stats where Sora can just be maxed out. So, like, obviously they're not going to be at his level, but... No. I know the rhythm game is its own thing. Like, Kairi not doing anything on the rhythm game is not surprising. I was talking about, like, when you play as her in Kingdom Hearts 3 and you see her moveset alone, and it's like, how are you weak? How are you always the damsel? When you could fight your way out of half the scenarios and win with this moveset.
But
The worst part is you can't even blame it on low self-esteem.
Get healed, child. You need it.
I should also double check Karen's recruitment. No, Misha's recruitment. Whoops. Because I think it's safe to kill all the Pegasus Knights, but just in case.
Cannot wait for a game where Kairi is the main character and Sora is the damsel in distress, because finally wearing the GPS tracker that is having a cross on your outfit, I will never get over this, finally backfired. Wait, hold on, the GPS tracker having a cross on your... Wait, explain that. Wait, I don't know what that's referring to.
These first three turns have been scuffed.
What is
My
the
God.
significance of crosses in Kingdom Hearts? If you have a cross on your outfit or on your person in general, it means Xehanort you trap. What?
Yes, that is a thing. At least for DDD.
How did you not know this?
Freaking Monster House. Are you kidding me?
I haven't played... I haven't played every single Kingdom Hearts game.
Okay,
I played through...
Sounds realistic.
I played through... I beaten 3. I beat 358 over 2 days.
No, dude.
I know a little bit about the lore of 2, and I know somewhat the lore of 1. I don't... A lot of those extra side games, I do not know much to anything about. Wonder why Sora always has weird inconspicuous crosses on his clothing. They need a reason for Xehanort to magically teleport to his location.
Yeah, that'll do it.
The fact that that has never come up or ever been questioned is funny. Because out of a game, especially with Kingdom Hearts 3, for the fact that they made so many fucking references to games that are on, like, different consoles that a lot of people, like, 80% of the audience will have never played. It's like, this is the one thing they don't question. It's like, how are you always here? No, they're just used to it.
Oh great, Xehanort's back again. That must mean he followed us somehow. It points to the crosses on their outfit.
Like, I would... If they somehow pull Kingdom Hearts 4 without having anything to do with Xehanort, or at least... Okay, being something that Xehanort did is one thing, but if they actually keep him dead, I will be shocked. I will be shocked, and I will be happy. If it makes sense, it doesn't matter. They actually tried to keep him dead. That's an if.
Real quick.
MS.
I said it's an if.
You know that ain't happening, right?
I said if. I didn't say when, I said if. It's one of the biggest ifs ever, but it's an if.
Alright. Let's give one attempt. There we go.
Thank you, Fur. Cannot wait for reincarnated Xehanort and his plan to make the Heartfuls, which is the
Stuggy.
opposite of Heartless, because let's be honest, this still makes more sense than nobody's existing at all.
You go off.
But if I remember correctly, the nobodies are just like the vessels without the hearts, pretty much. So they don't have like any memories.
And yet they're still able to somehow have Keyblades.
Remember also, yeah.
Hold on.
Well, Roxas was.
Oh no, What do you want, my?
And
Roxas was a
still had
specific case.
Keyblade.
Roxas was a specific case, and Roxas technically was never a heartless. Well, it was never a nobody.
Oh, you must say.
Roxas did always have a heart in him
Shiro no mai.
until later.
And what about the flame-haired guy?
He got his heart back apparently. I don't know.
Uah.
Kingdom Hearts 3, we have Donald Duck saying the heartless are the lost hearts of people. The nobodies are I don't know. Was that a line? Was that a Kingdom Hearts 3 line?
Apparently. Chad, run. Yes, it is.
そうか。まあ、しょうがの言うことだ。間違いはあるまい。それでいい忘れてたが、サイヤ支配が立ち、望んだ。旅の中だが、
In the
違
chamber
う
level.
してくる。
Man, I need to replay 3. I barely remember that level.
サイヤスとか。それは誠ですか。
Clarion doesn't even need Rutger to dodge tank.
わかりました。では、まず守る。
If I remember correctly, I think the boss for the Tangled level was fine. It flying around is annoying though. Actually having to like run up, actually having to like run to it as it's like trying to like shoo shit at you and like the fucking roots appearing as walls to stop you. You having to like run up the damn tower to get to it. That's fun. When it's just constantly flying around though, where the only way to hit it is like spells, and even then they miss half the time, it's like, okay, this is just tedious.
あなたの母上。
I'm trying to remember what boss.
それで、自ら。
It's been so long. That was so long ago. Whenever I played it, I don't even know. Remember which boss it was that I just. There was one boss that I hated with a passion. I do not remember what boss that was though.
Man, they're still gonna love the comps. Not just this one.
Oh.
Onyami. Onyami. そうか。いや、つまることを言った。忘れてもない。バカ。
You know, I feel like I could just, as a power move, just send in Fur and Noah and just see what happens. It's not like they're gonna die or anything.
That said, all of the above is excusable because it all led to Donald Duck killing a Xehanort by casting Zeta Flare.
Yep.
そういうことだ。問題は、
The fact that Donald has the strongest fire spell to exist in the franchise.
Funny.
Thank you, Chad, for not sucking.
しかし。しかし。
Thank you for.
使用人。
I mean, that makes sense. The canonical strongest mage in Kingdom Hearts is Donald Duck. Yeah, that makes sense.
失礼。 Also.
Nami, we don't deserve you. You're utterly
wanna test
amazing.
something out. This will be a theory. I want to see what happens first.
You're about to
MP
say
up.
something.
Like Donald being the strongest mage, it's like when it comes to magic capability, the only two that could possibly beat him are the literal main character of the Kingdom Hearts franchise and Disney's own Nepo baby.
Oh, hey,
It's like when
Zelda's
it's like when your actual competition is the literal main character in Mickey Mouse, like in a Disney-centric game series. If they're the only two that can actually beat you, I'd say you're pretty valid.
Yeah.
I will never get over the fact that a crippled Mickey was able to run the Fade against like 10, 15 fucking clones of Xehanort and then one-shot all of them.
It's Mickey. It's Mickey frickin' Mouse.
And that silence is
And
impressive.
just to reinforce the Mickey thing, we have your average Mickey Mouse.
Anyway, just in case.
Yes.
Now.
Isn't Mickey in Kingdom Hearts 1 quite literally just a regular outfit? Like, I don't think he actually got like a... Like, I don't think he actually got like a unique outfit till like, I think either 2 or 3. No, it was
How
2.
the hell did this happen? How the hell did Nami get berserked?
And well, hope you enjoyed your life, Mickey Mouse.
How did she get berserked? That was like a 30%.
Yes!
chance.
Yes! All you have to do is silence him and there's nothing he can do.
Yes.
Silence him. You are mine now. Your soul is mine.
Your soul belongs to me.
You're
Okay, so for now I'm gonna go back.
Child
I just wanted to see what would happen if you did pick him up. But I don't think he can restore this. Like, I don't think any of these guys have restore staves.
And he will flip between both more often than a clock ticks. That is true. Mickey will legitimately turn into a menace to society at the drop
Mickey
of a
Mouse.
hat.
Forget Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. It's Mickey Mouse Powerhouse.
Bro, ever since freaking ever since Epic Mickey went and reverted like brought back the more mischievous side of Mickey has been a legitimate demon.
Okay, what turn is this? Turn 7. Okay, good. Zealot, just stand there and look pretty, okay?
If I remember correctly, Mickey, and I'm serious, has entered a tear between space and time to stop even more Xehanorts from happening, because if the 12 Xehanort Council became a 50 Xehanort Council, all players might have actually uninstalled the games. So the thing about it is, eventually I would have won. That is the type of shit I look for. If there is a mod that would let you fight the 50 Xehanort Council, run that Fade.
Oh my god. A third Wodao. I can
What about-
finally do it.
By the way, should we talk about Sora? What about Sora or Sora's on plural? Yeah, because there's like 4 of him. You have Sora himself, you have Roxas, you have Shion.
Then you have Vegeta's.
Yeah, then you have Adidas. Or yeah, wait, no, not Adidas. Fuck. I
mean, yeah, yes,
But
Vegeta's.
that is his
No,
actual
he
name.
said Adidas.
Oh, Inditas?
No,
Adidas,
no, that's not
Adidas,
Adidas,
the
as
shoe brand.
the shoe brand, as in the shoe brand. There's also Ventus, which is evil Roxas, even though Ventus happened before Roxas. So
Fun for the whole family.
I do kind of find it funny how I find it funny how you have that little interaction they have in 3 where they both just look at each other being like not saying anything, and then whenever they fight together for that little bit against the freaking council, they're just literally, it's like, oh, you're not that bad, oh, you're not so bad yourself.
Ooh.
You know what?
It's kind of funny that when you think about it, Ventus is when it comes to the Soras, is the most tame. He's the one that breaks the plot the least.
Yeah.
Sora can't stop breaking the...
HP, magic, speed,
Actually,
luck.
I...
Nice.
No.
Nice.
I hate that it's true, the one breaking timelines is the least weird. Yeah. No, it is. Because Sora is just Sora. Like, actual Sora cannot stop breaking the plot. Like, his existence alone breaks the plot. And then...
Longbow, yawn. Axe Reader, yawn.
Shion... How the fuck do you get Shion? Like, you have a Kairi lookalike? How does that come from Sora?
I think it's based off of Sora's memories, Kyrie.
I wish I remembered.
Bada bing, bada boom. This is your.
That would, if that is true, that would make sense. If it was Sora's memories of Kairi, it wouldn't be a Sora. Yeah. So, well, it's... Yeah. It's pretty much... It's a Sora that is a black-haired Kairi. It is a Sora that is just that is in the body of a black-haired Kairi. Unless anything that comes from his memories is a Sora, because then we expand the term a lot. Yeah, no. Like... We're not doing this. No, we're not doing anything in his memory as a Sora, because no. And quite literally everyone is a Sora. The plot of King... The reason he's in the real world...
Yeah, no,
the plot... The reason he's in the real... He's in, like, a more realistic world in the trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4. He just woke up from a coma. Every single game... up to that point has been a coma-induced tripping.
It's all lost if you fail, eh, Rorts? Well, you're going to die. It's not a question. It's not a request. It will happen.
It is a promise. And then... What the fuck do we say about Roxas? Because Roxas is the thing, like, Roxas is in a state where he started out making sense, and then after a certain point was just like, how? Because this man already breaks the plot by being able to dual wield, and at the very least, it made sense because he had 2 different hearts in him. So if he lost one of those hearts, by extension, he should lose his ability to dual wield. Even though he lost both of them. No. That motherfucker's existence is him dual wielding now.
Dual wield.
And then in 3, just somehow comes back.
Nice, milady.
Like, I
Oh,
know
that's such a
that
good level
if I remember correctly, the reason was, like, they were trying to get the bits of Roxas that was still in Sora, like separated so he could be in his own body, which, granted, that's how the organization came back in the first place, because these literal fucking, like, I am robot type shit. But Roxas could just do this, inhabit one, literally travel halfway across the multiverse in the span of 5 seconds.
Wait, serve me. It's not too late. I shall absolve you of your crimes.
But if I kill you, my crimes are absolved anyway.
Suck it, Rorts. Yay, I finally have my second
these guys are just
flyer.
vibing.
Woohoo! It sucks that it's the worst one in the entire game, but who cares? I literally just need to get her all the stat boosters in the world in order for her to be good. Juno, welcome to the team. I'm not picky.
I don't... I'm trying to think of how they could, in any way, shape, or form, cause Sora to break the plot in 4. It's like, unless they literally give him a Super Saiyan form, like, what else can they do?
Super Saiyan Sora.
That's what I'm saying. Like...
Instinct Sora.
Like... I mean, okay, to be fair, in 3, he does have a, what I can pretty much describe as a shadow variant, a la some freaking, Pokemon Gale of Darkness type shit.
HP speed luck.
Gosh, it's
Like his quite literal base transformation in 3 is him just becoming a shadow variant of himself that is quite literally just murder on the mind.
So, Gear 5 with more murder.
The souls of the innocent.
Gear murder.
Gear murder.
It's Sora's equivalent of either Shadow Lugia or freaking dark, like the freaking dark form that Shadow has in Shadow the Hedgehog.
Hey, another worm slayer. Nice.
Time. Damn it.
Step inside, no love again.
Okay, Percy, time to show no mercy.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About here. Whoops.
Nosferatu. Useless.
Scrolling through YouTube, I saw someone doing like a or I see a video of someone doing an analysis on the Hulk versus Wolverine fight in that literal Hulk versus Wolverine like cartoon movie. That movie's a trip.
Yeah.
Like, it was a bonus thing because you had Wolverine and then you had Thor. I'm gonna be honest, like, the Wolverine one is good. Despite the fact that it quite literally is just like you have Wolverine getting sent after Hulk. Those two just running the fade with each other. Then I forget what that group is called, but they quite literally just show up, incapacitate both of them, decide like, oh yeah, we're just gonna do whatever we want to you. Yeah, that doesn't work. They're like all of them are victims.
Is it Sword?
What?
Sword.
No,
Sword.
no, it was, cause it was Sabretooth, Deadpool, whatever this one chick's name was who could basically extend the fuck out of her fingernails. I think it was just those three. Yeah, I think it was just those three. It wasn't Task Force X. But, yeah, they just show up, incapacitate both of them. They have Hulk in one area and Wolverine, at one point strapped up before Deadpool just shoots him in the face to knock him out. And then in like a tube thing, all of some like X-Men Origins type shit before he breaks out, goes to free Banner, and is like, oh, we need the Hulk. I can't do that. Stabs him in the gut. Well, if you want to live, then you might as well. Hulk comes out, starts fighting everybody, and then literally fucking like bitch slaps Wolverine out of the building like 100 miles away into a mountain. And then Hulk just jumps back up and they decide to run the fade again, and that ends the movie. Like, the woman got violated, Sabretooth got one shot. Deadpool, granted, actually did damage to Hulk, but damage to Hulk is like stepping on an ant. It does nothing.
Yes.
Granted, to be fair, he does the funniest thing. Granted, you're Sora, you're Sora, you're Sora, you're Sora, I'm Sora. Are there any Soras I'm forgetting about, Shion?
Hello there, sir. It seems you've chosen death.
Say though, I don't know what anyone else's opinion might be on this. I think Hulk versus Thor is actually bad.
Wow, somebody's actually saying the controversial stuff.
I don't know what people's opinions on these movies. I'm guessing from that alone, I find it funny, which it isn't supposed to be, but Hulk being there makes no sense. There's no reason for him to be there.
Percy's Iron Sword broke.
Like, I don't fully remember the plot, but from what I remember, Hulk being there, it doesn't accomplish anything. MCU combined has given me so... Oh, it's more entertainment than all of recent MCU combined has given me. Okay, yeah, no, that's true. Seeing What If Season 3, I haven't watched it, but just seeing people hate on it, and the context for why people hate it, justified. 100% justified.
What if Season 3 is the most disappointing thing I have ever seen?
No. What if Season 3 includes what if Hero A was actually Hero B? I mean, to be fair, What If kind of does that in general? It's not just Season 3 that does that, it was Season 1 too. And also, what if the Hulk fought mecha superheroes? That part was funny.
That was the
I think that's
only
funny.
good one.
I think that's funny. No, you don't understand. The other one did that. I have listed all this one has done. No. You're forgetting. Okay,
16,
so I have to look back at because there was a video I watched of it where something had a trailer, or not a trailer really, but like a teaser kind of thing of other scenarios that people were like, okay, wait a minute, this is dope, and then does none of that in season 3. One of them, quite literally, is what if the freaking duck and this other human character had a baby?
Darcy.
Yeah, Darcy. Darcy had a child with the freaking duck. But yeah, like season 3 did not at all live up to any hype that. Oh, I need to find that video because I need to see specifically what it was that they teased or that they accidentally teased.
They teased a lot, man.
Expectation for 2025 is Deltarune Chapter 3.
Here's
Oh,
hoping.
I can't wait for Chapter 3. I'm curious if they're gonna finally show some footage of Legend ZA.
My job here is done, but you didn't do anything.
But you didn't do anything. Flourish escape.
Oh, have y'all heard about the current controversy going on about the new Spider-Man show that they're making?
Making a new Spider-Man show?
No?
Yes, they are making a new Spider-Man show.
I ain't banging on anything, Grandma. No?
Is it bad? That's opinionated, I guess. Do I think it's bad? Not really. Is it pointless? Yes. It is pointless. So
what's happening?
Okay. So I never would have picked so it reveals a couple of, characters that when it comes to like if you know Spider-Man, you know these characters. One of them, I did not legitimately really realize that this is who it was. So for the easiest one, Norman Osborn is black now. And Harry, being his son, is also black. However, Harry looks, if you look at what Harry looks like, he quite literally looks like he's transitioned.
I am so happy right now. I'm so happy right now. Chapter 20. Chapter 20 is done.
Okay.
I can finally move on to Chapter 20X and then 21X. Finally.
But
Wait for that happen. This is essentially just a chapter reset, so why not? Just skips all the way to the preparations part. But now I know how to handle these guys.
But yeah, the whole quote-unquote controversy quite literally is just race swapping at the moment. Race swapping Norman and Harry quite literally does look like a trans male. And so they went back to the originals.
They're trying something new.
I don't know what you're referring to here. To the originals.
Oh right, yeah, the original comics. So yeah, why do people care? They're literally doing. They're
Harry?
literally going back to the. They're literally going back to their.
How is Harry? That looks more like Norman than Harry.
Shockingly, yeah. Juno, please. You can't be serious.
I will say the whole like race swapping bad thing is just something I don't care about anymore. That got white randomly one day.
Juno, please tell me that you aren't
The thing
able
thing with it is, Xavier, I don't like, most people don't know about this.
Am I looking at this right? Does Juno have an E rank in swords?
Yes.
Juno?
You're not really
lucky-
going to use her for combat anyway.
You're lucky that you're a support unit.
Juno sucks at her job of holding more than one weapon.
Well, of course
Oh,
she sucks at
great,
her
so I
job.
can't-
She's retired.
Oh great, I can't even use her as a I can't even use her as a rescue bot. Yay. Great. Are there any chests in this map? Oh yeah, this map. This map brings back good memories. This brings back really good memories. So, fun fact, I think this map was actually one of my first few times on YouTube. Like, as collabing with somebody's on somebody's channel, this map was actually the first time I actually collabed with somebody on YouTube. So,
Wait, is this the Gaiden map or 21?
The Gaiden map. So, for a little bit of context for everybody, a few years ago, I think like about 5 or 6 years ago now, there was a YouTuber, Blazing Knight, who was going through Fire Emblem The Binding Blade on hard mode. And
Oh yeah, him.
he basically let some of his fan base, like, hop on a call with him and just watch over his old commentary and just do post commentary with him. And
I was one of them.
Same here. Oh my god, yeah, we both did it. Wait a minute, which episode were you on?
The Gaiden map in FE7.
Oh. Right, yeah, that one. Ah, man. I miss when he did. I miss when he actually did Let's Plays and stuff. That was fun, man.
I love this this post I just saw on Reddit. As a picture of Bulma, and it's not gonna lie, gotta put some respect on her name. She's the only woman to go, I can fix him, and actually do so.
Yeah. I mean, Vegeta was quite literally a sadistic mass murderer before they got together.
To be fair, he's still kind of a sadistic mass murderer.
Yes. Kinda.
I'm gonna go off and do my own thing. Later, guys.
Sounds good. Later.
Bye.
So this is how Kingdom Hearts works. Everyone is Xehanort. Everyone else is Sora.
Thank you, Xavier. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh boy.
Roughly where Karen is.
The best mod of all time. No. No. A mod is goofy, but it's good.